Hello everybody, this is the Vigilant Soldier here, and I'm here to make a very important video. Now, this is very important in my opinion because I want to just give you all a little bit of evidence that we are in the end times. Now, the end times. This is a statement which everyone must have heard by now, even people who aren't Christians. Everyone must have heard the end times. You have people on the streets going on about the coming raptures and all that stuff. Now, this isn't a video telling you the rapture is going to be tomorrow, because it's definitely not. We still have many things to come before that happens. But I am here to tell you that we are in the end of days, the very end times. Now, many things are indicating this. And I was in a stream the other day. The Vigilant Christian Mario did a stream on You Now, and I was in it, and he was like, I was in the comments. I wasn't actually on the stream. I was just in the comments, and he said something like they will be offended, and then it got me thinking. The liberal agenda. Now, let's go to Book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 10, and let's read from the King James. And then many shall be offended, and shall betray one another, and hate one another. Now, to give you context to this is speaking of the end times. And to show us, all you need to go to verse 9, and what you'll see is... Let me find the king. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Now, any Christian will know this is speaking of the end times, because in the end times, this is what's going to happen to us, great tribulation and all that. Now, here's the thing. The liberal agenda is proving that we're already starting to get into this stage. We are nearly at the great tribulation. It is coming soon. So I'm just saying this now as a warning, my fellow brothers and sisters. We need to be vigilant. It's very important that we all remain vigilant in these times, because we are in very dark times. We are all about to enter the Great Tribulation. I'm not saying we're doing it tomorrow. I'm not trying to fearmonger, because don't forget, God didn't give us a spirit of fear. He did not give us that spirit of fear, okay? So don't be afraid, because we have Jesus, okay? In the end, we're going to be the winners. Let's be honest, we're all going to heaven. We're having a party. But the Great Tribulation is coming. And I want you all to know that. The Great Tribulation is coming. And this is a huge sign we are in the end time, because, well, the Great Tribulation comes right before the end. I don't know when exactly it's going to come, but it will come soon. I reckon we're going to see it within our lifetimes. Well, I reckon I'll see it within my lifetime. I'm a 16-year-old boy, so I reckon I will see it when I'm around like an adult. That's when I reckon it's going to come to play, around 2030, 2040. Probably around 2030. That's when I think we can see the Great Tribulation actually legally coming into it. Maybe before that we might see the legal persecutions, like the legal persecutions, very open persecutions, around 2025. That's what I'm assuming, or 2030 maybe. 2030 the latest is when I reckon it's going to be. But I don't think the Great Tribulation is going to start then. The persecution will start first, then the Great Tribulation 2030 earliest. I'd say around 2050 latest. But I'm just saying, I'm not trying to give you an exact date. I'm saying what I personally believe is going to happen, and you don't have to say that. Please don't take it. I'm actually preaching this is going to happen on that date. But I'm just saying this is when I think it'll happen, and I wish it wasn't that way. But I'm warning you all. We all need to start being vigilant. Everybody must be vigilant. We all need to be vigilant soldiers, vigilant Christians, whatever. We need to be on the watch. We need to be reading our Bibles, because we cannot let these people tear us apart from God. We cannot let them weaken our relationships with God. We need to be stronger with God than ever. You have to get your spirit stronger. And if you are coming upon this video, you need to realise that God, He loves you and He wants to save you. Oh yeah, and here's another thing. This also links into the LGBT thing with this agenda, because they're all getting offended at us Christians when we say it's a sin, and you don't realise they're never actually going about to the Muslims about this stuff. So why are they saying it to the Christians, eh? Because it's hypocritical, because they all hate Christians. They love every other religion, but the moment a Christian comes into it, they hate them. That is the truth. or at least for most people anyway. I'll tell you now, they all love the Muslims, but when the Christians want to express their beliefs, no. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. You see, this is what's going to happen, and I just hope, I pray that we all are protected by Jesus, that the Lord, God will protect us all, and I have faith that He will. But some of us are going to go through hard times, and myself probably included, because I'm a YouTuber. This is probably going to put my life at risk. But oh well, I've got to do it. Someone's got to do it. And as a 16-year-old kid, I reckon that I can benefit from this because I'm so young, mate. I can benefit from youth. Yeah. So I'm warning you all, get strong with God now. And if you're not saved, then get saved now because the end is coming. And there will come a day when you can't be saved anymore because Jesus would have already come. And then you will be scared. And you do not want to get caught for God's wrath. You do not. Make sure that you're saved for that day, for when Jesus Christ comes down, that you are saved, and that you are not one of the people who was crying so because you didn't accept Jesus. Please do not make yourself look like a fool on the day of judgment. Please, you need to get saved now. This liberalism is just the very evidence. The Great Tribulation is coming, my brothers and sisters. We all need to be ready. We all need to be good with God, because if you're good with God, then that means you have the greater chance of survival. You need to plan out your tactics, really, because, and I'm sure, survival is not the main goal. The main goal is saving us, like, not, well, we don't save, God saves, but you know what I mean, fishing men. We all need to fish men too. Get as many people saved as possible before it goes, because that way, well, we can get people saved and they can enter the kingdom, and we also have more brothers and sisters to rely on, and we can help each other when we all have to go off the grid for this time. So this is the Vigilant Soldier here. I just want to tell you all to soldier on. Please be vigilant, be understanding of this, and I love you all. God bless you all, and soldier on.